Alright, so first I want to start by saying Kalalal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of James Crichton Stone. Salutation to you all came out there, present truth and sincerity, though from elect. Shalom, this is Brother Cannon from James, Jamaica, here with a quick lesson. And today I want to talk about the Rfidchip and the automated system that is being set up under you people knows. Alright, this is the future of the so-called white man society, and whether or not you like to accept it sorry, then that's your good luck. It is what it is. Our job as prophets is basically to come out here and warn you people, that's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, of what the devil agenda is, and to basically tell you eventually what the Most High plan for all of this, because everything works in accordance to the Holy Father. You know what I mean? All right. So yes, there is a video that was brought, highlighted, and again we'll do videos to call sinners back to the fold. That's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect members amongst you. All right, the chosen few that should receive salvation on this side. We're speaking out to you people. You know what I mean? And again, even though these videos motivate brothers to continue, you know what I mean, and to keep them in the fold, you know what I mean, striving for salvation, you know, we're really calling out to the elect and to members that are basically sinners. You know what I mean? We're not even perfect ourselves, because we're still sinners. So yeah. All right, so let's get into the video. All right, so automation is the new way that so-called white man is planning to basically run the world. Reason being, yes, they don't need you, right? These technologies are better equipped to complete the job in a much cheaper manner, in a much professional manner, and yes, it serves them better. You know what I mean? For example, what you're seeing on screen, which I'm going to show you, you know what I mean, we're gonna enlarge this so you can play the video. Alright, so I'm going to show you what is taking place in the transportation part of it, but this is not only for the transportation. It goes to your banking system, it goes to your cashing system, it goes to even your it goes in every aspect of your life. And the key to attaching all of these things together will be the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. All right, we've been telling you, you know what I mean, and they're putting this in your eyes as we speak, slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So let's go to the video. I'm not going to play the entire video, so bits and pieces will be played. You can watch the video for yourself. It's kind of a little old in our sense. I think this is 3 years old, but nonetheless, all these things are coming out. All right, so let's play the video.
Advocates, companies, and users around the world are talking about how automated vehicles will change transportation as we know it. But what exactly are automated vehicles? There are two types of automated vehicles: autonomous vehicles, or AV, and connected automated vehicles, or CAV. An autonomous vehicle is a vehicle that relies entirely on its own onboard sensors for exercising vehicle control functions and maintaining situational awareness. A connected automated vehicle is an automated vehicle that has capabilities that allow it to be aware of other equipped vehicles in their immediate vicinity. It is also aware of the specific features of the surrounding infrastructure, such as intersections and curves. There are quite a few advantages to automated technologies. Safety. Driver actions account for more than 90% of motor vehicle crashes nationwide. Automated technology.
Alright, let's pause there. Right? Safety. Big concerns, right? Because according to statistics, worldwide statistics, 1.35 million people, right, lose their lives due to fatalities due to bus, cars, or pedestrian people that using the road. All right, yearly. This is not. This is a yearly activity. So that's a lot of persons that are losing their lives. And again, safety with these cars is that there's no driver that will be drinking and driving. there's no human error. If you remove humans from controlling these vehicles, which is what they're planning to do, you know what I mean? These vehicles have sensors to stop them from um, getting involved into a crash, you know what I mean? So they don't fall asleep, you know what I mean? And the errors are limited if there will be any or none, right? So it's gonna be much safer, which is what they're gonna tell you. And you say, oh, this looks so good, this, yeah, you know what I mean? But imagine life not driving. Imagine life where you sit into a car and you just take you to where you're at, you want to be, and you don't know what it feels like to drive. You know what I mean? Because that is taken from you. You're not com- competent to drive. We cannot trust you to drive. So we're gonna remove that benefit that you had of driving. Alright? So these are the things, you know what I mean, that they're gonna put out there to take away your rights to basically implement their ways. Alright? But we're gonna continue.
Technologies minimize and can potentially remove human error behind the wheel, resulting in fewer crashes and fatalities. Mobility. Automated vehicle technology could result in greater efficiency and a dramatic reduction in congestion without the need for capacity. In Pennsylvania, congestion results in more than 264 million hours of delay each year.
Right. It also is going to be more efficient, meaning they will remove traffic jams, because if every vehicle is attached to the grid and they know how many vehicles can hold on a roadway or should hold on a roadway at a particular time, or how much vehicle is on that roadway, you know what I mean, then they can instruct other vehicles that are connected to the same grid that, look, use this other route, you know what I mean, and that way they will reduce traffics, you know, traffic jam. Right? So you see how this going, and this will work with every other aspect of life, which they don't need you. So if you're a teller, they don't need you. Even if tellers today have to be telling people about whatever automated system they have or online system they have, because even though it will be putting them out of jobs, it's the way that the world is going. It is cheaper to pay or to keep going, you know what I mean. It doesn't take breaks, it doesn't sleep, it doesn't need to use the bathroom, it doesn't need to eat, it doesn't need to live like a human. So it's taking away the work part of humans, and you're basically saying, look, we will take care of you. But the thing is, if you take away the work from men and women, how do they get paid? That is where it comes in with universal income, where they're basically going to give you like a stipend, or a monthly or whatever stipend, to keep yourself sustained in their society. So they have everything planned, and they're just putting it out there to you piece by piece. So all this chaos that you're seeing, they're going to just use this chaos, or trying to use this chaos, to bring some sort of peace or stability, or to bring some form of fear to you people, so you accept giving away your rights and freedom. Alright, let's continue. Again, I'm not going to play the entire
Land
video.
use. In an automated future, a vehicle could drop off one person, then pick up someone else, and be in almost constant use. That's unlike our current vehicles that sit idle for an average of 22 hours a day. In fact, some parking lots and garages could eventually be repurposed into green space.
Sounds
And
good.
society. Mature drivers and people with disabilities will be able to enjoy new transportation options and independence. In Pennsylvania alone, there are over 950,000 disabled citizens. Autonomous vehicles are split.
So, even for persons that are unable to see or some form of disability, these automations will work wonders for them, because they don't need to see. They just need to say or to speak to the car, and the car do the job for you. So removing your, and even so, the RFID chip and the transhumanism that they have behind it, they can give people that are blind sight. You can have people that are crippled, you can receive new limbs and connect it back to a machine. This is how vast or how high intelligence these men gone, working miracles with their technologies, yo. and they're gonna use it to capture you into their system, into their web, into their control. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna play the entire video. Let's try this down some more. All right, let's put it here. Okay.
Vehicle works. Several systems work in conjunction with each
All right.
other
So
to
you see,
control an
someone
automated
is
vehicle.
sitting behind the vehicle, not driving, but driving. You know what I mean? He's not doing anything, but the car is driving.
Radar sensors dotted around the car monitor the position of vehicles nearby. Video cameras detect traffic lights, read road signs, and keep track of other vehicles, while also looking out for pedestrians and other obstacles. Light detection and ranging sensors, that is, LiDAR sensors, help to detect the edges of roads and identify lane markings by bouncing pulses of light off the car's surroundings. Ultrasonic sensors in the wheels can detect the position of curbs and other vehicles when parking. Finally, a central computer analyzes all the data from the various sensors to manipulate the steering, acceleration, and braking. Here's how connected technologies work. Connected vehicles are vehicles that use many different communication technologies to communicate with the driver, with other cars on the road, that is, vehicle to vehicle or V2V with roadside infrastructure, vehicle to infrastructure or V2I, and with the cloud. This technology
With the cloud, everything is going to the grid, yo. So don't miss these keys, these key information that they're telling you, right? Everything is going on a grid, and everything will be tracked, monitored. You know what I mean? They will know. They will be like God, as the scripture says. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to accomplish God-like state, or basically be the God of this earth, which they're not, and they will be destroyed. Alright, but again, I'm not going to play everything. Let me just try it on to the end, just to show you that this is what they are planning, yo.
The task force consists of government, academia, advocacy, and industry representatives. After several meetings and reviewing standards and feedback, the task force shared its final recommended testing guidance in December 2016. PennDOT and other task force members will continue to work with officials at all levels as guidance from policy and relevant legislation are implemented.
The future is bright, and it's very bright here in Pennsylvania. And we are intent on playing a major role in moving this very innovative technology forward.
These technologies will impact mobility not just in Pennsylvania, but also across the globe.
Not only in Pennsylvania, but also across the globe. So this is going to be a worldwide thing. This is going to be the new system. You know what I mean? And there are people out there show you. This is just an example of that. Alright, let's try this here. Just to give you an example.
Let's see it go. Pray for my people.
This car is all yours with no money up front. Doors are closing.
Okay, take me to the nearest Walmart.
Heading to Walmart Supercenter. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the help button to speak with the rider support agent.
Play fully back. Be now smile again. Increase volume.
So that's just an example of someone using the vehicle. Sure, you get into the vehicle, it tells you to put on your seatbelt, and then you have a total control of where you want to go, what kind of music you want to hear, everything, right? Basic things. Alright, so let me just read the scripture. We've been doing a lot of talking now. This is Job 20 and verse 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, meaning difficulties, right? Every hand of the wicked, you oppress people, the people that will not have jobs to sustain their families because of these development and these systems that they've created to benefit them and not for the people, right? You people gonna realize that they weren't for you when you're gonna fight. You're gonna burn buildings. You're gonna look for your leader's head. All these things gonna happen, yo. It says One of the wicked shall be upon him when he is about to fill his belly, when he's about to accomplish this plan or these goals that he has laid out. It says, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. So while he's still trying to get this thing done, it's gonna come to a crash, right? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. He said, it is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Which is what? The iron weapon is the the ICBM missiles, which is going to be shot from Russia, China, Iran, Syria, Pakistan, the United Nations. All these countries are going to fire missiles on America and destroy America. You know what I mean? But not only there, the Heavenly Father is going to send his son and his angels to come here and to put these other countries that think they're going to complete the end of the setup that they have, because the United Nations is behind the vision, the goals that are laid out, and they're going to be destroyed, right? And they're going to go into captivity. It says, terror shall make him a fear. Sorry. It is drawn cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in the tabernacle. Right? So the fire not blown is the ICBM missile that I just told you about, which no one will literally light that fire. It's going to be shot from the asylum or the bunkers or whatever they want to call it, and they're going to be fired to the destination, which America is going to be the target, according to Revelation 18. This is Revelation 13 and verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast. Right? So no one will be able to buy or sell coming very soon. Just like now they're saying no vaccine, which is referring to the what they're pushing the new people for this big C-19. You know what I mean? They're saying if you're not vaccinated, you cannot go to supermarkets to purchase goods. It's going to be the same with Rfidchip coming in the hour of temptation. If you're not hooked to their grid or to their system, then you cannot use their system. And that is basically going to prevent you from supplying for yourself and for your family, which is basically killing you. So this is what they're pushing is going to cause more chaos than what they are falsely accusing the world of going through, which is the big C. All right, doctors are now saying that there's no proof of this virus, and it's basically fear. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying anyone should believe what I'm saying, but you can do the research, you can look up, but don't be naive and stupid, right? Again, our voices are to the elect of the house of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true sons of Jacob, Yasharallah. That's who we are talking to. All right, this is Revelation 14 and verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, any man worship the beast, meaning what? You sell a soul to this system, or you give over yourself to this system, right? Believe in it, serving it, right? Then it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh. So you're going to face the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right? So because Yahushua and the angels will be coming in the same time period to deliver his elect that will be here when these missiles are shoot forth into the earth atmosphere. We're going to be caught up in the chariots, and we're going to sit on the edge of the ozone layer looking down, watching you people be burnt up because you choose the society, because you cannot serve Yahweh and man. You cannot serve Mammon and the Heavenly Father. If you're not with the system, you're against the system, and the same goes for the Heavenly Father. If you're not with the Heavenly Father, you're against him. Alright, so you have to choose. Alright? So to those out there that are listening, to the ones that have ears to hear, look, learn, observe what is taking place, and be aware of your surroundings, be circumspect. You know what I mean? That this don't catch you off guard and you fall for the trick and the trap, that how they promise you peace and safety, and you give away your rights to these men, for them to be gods over you and to be tracking you and watching your every move, right? Be in the alert, yo. So that I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. That one is again to the apostles and elders of James Stone and to you came out there. Shalom. Also one was edified.